Char Siu Chicken is a Chinese barbecue chicken. See how I make my Caribbean style Char Siu Chicken. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, please like, subscribe, and share my video. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for subscribing. So right now, I am about to make some Char Siu chicken. Now the Char Siu chicken is a Chinese barbecue chicken. We have a lot of different cuisines in the Caribbean, and this is one cuisine that I love, the Chinese food in the Caribbean. So right now I am seasoning my chicken. I have some washed chicken here. I washed it with lemon, and I have some chicken thighs. I just put some salt on it just to begin. You don't have to put too much, just a little bit. I just wanted to put a little salt directly on there. And now I'm going to make a marinade for this chicken. So all these ingredients here are going to go in there. So right now I have some Chinese 5-spice seasoning. That's 2 tablespoons of Chinese 5-spice and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and that's a dark brown sugar. Now I'm going to put in some chopped garlic. So I have a tablespoon of chopped garlic and a tablespoon of ginger. I'm going to use 2 types of soy sauce. I'm going to use dark soy sauce and I'm going to use light soy sauce. So I have 2 types of dark soy sauce that I'm using right now. So I'm going to put in about 3 tablespoons of the dark one. So this is the first dark one. I'm putting in 2, and then I'll put in 1 or 2 more of the other type of dark soy sauce. And I'm just using both because I had both in my pantry, but you just need to use just 1 dark soy sauce. And now this is the light one, so I'm going to use that, 2 tablespoons of that. And then I'm going to put in some sesame oil. I'm going to put in half of a tablespoon of sesame oil. And then I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. This is a very flavorful chicken, I must say. It's very tasty. As you can see, it's a lot of different ingredients going in here. So now I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of honey. And 2 tablespoons of a red cooking wine. Now the reason why I'm using this cooking wine, this recipe calls for red food coloring, and I don't really put those chemicals in my body, so I prefer to omit it. It's all up to you. I mean, authentically it is used in these recipes. I'm also putting in some pepper flakes, which is optional. You don't have to put that in there. And I'm putting a little salt. That's like a teaspoon of salt, because this has a lot of soy sauce in there, and that already has a lot of sodium, so you don't want to put too much of salt. You don't even have to put salt. I mean, it's not salty, but it's up to you. So back to the red food dye. The red food dye makes this red, so that's why the recipe calls it, and in the Chinese restaurants that's what they use. But I just don't want to put that in my chicken, so I omitted it. And you can also, it's not going to change the taste of the chicken, it's just to give it that nice red color. So I'm just mixing all of this up, and I'm going to just drench my chicken pieces in there, and I'm going to marinate this. This is going to be marinated overnight. Now the shortest I will recommend you marinate this for, if you're in a hurry, is about 4 hours, because you want this to really soak in, and you want that chicken to be well marinated. As you know, the longer you leave chicken to marinate, which is overnight, is the best. So that's just a tip. So I'm just going to cover this with a plastic. When I'm done putting all the chicken in there, I'll cover it with a plastic and I'll put it in the refrigerator. And then I'll show you the next step when I take it out of the refrigerator the next day. You see how this come together. So I have the chicken here. I took it out of the refrigerator and now it's time to cook it. I am going to sear this a little on the stovetop. This is also an optional step. As I said, I like doing this. I put a little bit of oil in my cast iron skillet and I'm going to cook it. I usually do this because it helps with the cooking, shorten the cooking process in the oven. So most of my meats I do this for. I mean, I think it's so much better. So it helps it to cook so much faster. So I did this. And then I'm going to put it in a dish and I'll put it in the oven to finish off. So you see, I'm just searing it a little on each side. It was like about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. And then I'll finish it off in the oven. And I feel like when I do this kind of builds like a lot of flavor into the meat, into the chicken. So for me, that's what I like to do. So I put it here into a dish and I'm just going to baste it with some of that marinade that I had left over. And then I'm going to put it in the oven. So this is the leftover marinade. I'm going to make a sauce out of it, so I put it back into the cast iron skillet. I'm putting in a little more oyster sauce, just a little, and then I will put a little bit more of the red cooking wine just to kind of loosen it up. And yeah, this already has all the seasonings, the ginger, the garlic, everything in there, so you don't have to do too much to this. I just wanted to boil it up because, you know, it's the marinade, the chicken was in there, so you want to make sure that it's cooked. Then I'm going to just strain it out so that I can, you know, just get all the big chunks of ginger and garlic that's in there. So once you strain that out, I'll set that aside. That's for basting the chicken or pouring it over the chicken or dipping it if you want extra sauce. So this is my finished chicken. It's out of the oven. It looks so good. What I did, I put it for the last 5 minutes. I put it on broil so that we'll get that nice crunchy skin. This is my finished chicken. I plated it up with some stir-fried cabbage, vegetables. I have carrots and peppers and cabbage and stuff here. So it's really delicious. It's a really Chinese style. And I cut up some green onions and I sprinkled it on there. So I really hope that you guys try this recipe. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. And let me know if you try this recipe. I heard Guyana has like the best Chinese food in the Caribbean. Comment and let me know if that's true. God bless. Bye.